20-year-old Velux windows, and as you can see, this is the original finish, which is quite nice, like a white wood. But after a while, well, after 20 years, you start getting kind of bits like coming away. You can get repair kits, but these are like quite gone. This one I kind of did last year, I think it was. So I'm going to show you how I did it to get it to match as close as I could to this white effect. Now, this I believe is a water-based varnish or lacquer. So rather than use the Velux one, which is like way expensive, I went for an alternative. But then I did some experimenting as well, and put a polyurethane varnish, just one coat on top, because what I found was the water-based varnish over winter, you start getting this mould ingress, and also it was lifting. So this piece of this like window, this wood is exposed kind of quite different conditions: heat, dampness, a little bit of condensation in the winter. It just varies so much. So yeah, I've kind of experimented a little bit with these windows, but that is the effect you get if you just put polyurethane varnish straight onto the wood. So I'm talking about sanding this off back to the wood. If you put the polyurethane on, you get quite a bright orange finish. Well, yeah, look at this one. So this is one. I'm going to strip these all again and do them, sand them all back again. But so you can see the difference in the colour there. So yeah, don't put polyurethane varnish on. Now this is the varnish that you have to kind of get off of white spirit, clean with white spirit, the brushes. So what I've done, there's another window which I've kind of finished off today, nearly. Still need to do this bit, but what I've done is on the window itself, I've kind of sanded all of this, all of this going up. So when you look at the window, rather than seeing slight differences in finish between these two, like here, it matches right to the top, all the way down. This all matches, this all matches, that will match, that all matches up there. The only things I haven't done are these bits. Obviously all of that, undoing that. So this is the window that's been done. The plastic plugs I'm about to pull out and chuck them, so I'm going to get in touch with Velux and try and get the replacements for these. If not, you can buy plugs on eBay. Just need to check the diameter. But so this is what I did last year, I think it was. Again, I'm going to strip this back, put on the water-based varnish, and then leave that overnight, and then put the polyurethane on. So this here, it's bright at the moment, but that will kind of finish to a mattish finish, I guess, over time. So as you can see there, if you don't get all the white original finish off, you get a lighter finish. You can, for the black bits, you can use an acid. Can't remember the name of it, but there's an acid you can get to bleach the wood, or probably use bleach. So you can see here is all been left, but I've gone all the way up. Just come back a bit. So it is slightly darker, but it blends in quite nicely to the original finish. So we've got, that's the original finish. Going up here, all this is going to come off. These are the old original blinds, ones we've got kind of hug around the frame here and then screw in. So these are come off, and then this bit will get covered up, but I'll probably tidy up these bits anyway. So yeah, going all the way up. So it went all the way down here, like I said earlier, all the way along, up. and the outside bits. So here's all the stuff I kind of used. Let's try and get it in some sort of order. First of all, get yourself a dust mask. I'll use one of these 3M ones with a 2125 filter on it. Pretty good, pretty essential, because you don't want to be breathing this stuff in. Basically dust to go everywhere. I was watching someone on YouTube, I think it's a Polish guy. That was the only video I could find about how to do these Velux windows. This is the sander. What I'm going to try on, because I need to do the other two windows in the bedroom, is attach a vacuum cleaner. Reading different posts, someone said don't run the vacuum cleaner for more than 20 minutes because you'll just burn it out. They're not designed to be constantly on. Because I mean, you're looking at probably 2 hours to sand each window. So that was the sander, and then the pads. These just off eBay, but I used that was an 80. Here's 60s 120. I used a really coarse, like 60, just to get as much of the original stuff off. And then once that had come off, I then used a 240 really fine paper to give it a smooth finish. And then what I did was I used the water-based varnish, which is this interior varnish, Ronseal matte clear. 3 coats of that, and then once the third one had dried, a slight rub down, really light, and then the final coat. And then the next day I used this Blackfriar polyurethane. It's actually floor varnish, clear, and that's a gloss finish. You'd probably be better off going for matte, but like I say, it does fade over time. And then I used some of this Ronseal wood filler for the corners where the original filler had sort of fallen out. So yeah, these are the caps. I tried getting them out, you just can't get them out. They just bloody, you have to pull them out and rip them out. It's a bit annoying. Yeah. So what I did also, top tip on this, is because you're using quite a lot of brushes, with the water-based stuff it's not too bad, but with this you've got to clean it off white spirit. So what you can do is wrap that in cling film or a food bag, like a freezer bag, seal it, get all the air out, and it'll stay good for probably a day or so. That's a good way of preserving your paint brushes. So yeah, I mean, that's how I've got on doing this, different size brushes for different bits of the windows. On the sander, it will kill your hands. It's kind of like bad. So again, I use my trusty Skytech Argan gloves. These are like insulated, but it just takes out some of the rough vibration because your hands are just falling apart after a while. Yeah, so that's it. That's how I did it. Quite pleased with that result. As you can see, if I had just done this bit and left this original, we would have had that finish. So once got the blinds on there, that bit redone, we'd be good to go. So yeah, hope you liked the video. Thanks for watching.